It's September the 11th. I'm Ian McLennan with your evening kickstart from Barrie 360. About 20 tents that dotted the boulevard on Mulcaster Street in downtown Barrie near the courthouse and the Busby Centre have been removed. By law enforcement and police arrived in the area around 10 this morning as shelter services assisted individuals who had been living in the tents. Mulcaster was closed for cleanup as bobcats lifted what was left behind by encampment residents into a large bin. The removal of the tents happened 2 days after Mayor Alex Nuttall declared a state of emergency due to encampments in the city. The County of Simcoe said in a news release late this morning that 44 people living in the tents have been relocated to housing and shelter, and about 15 to 20 were still on site and matched with spaces in the current shelter system should they accept the offers. The 70-year-old man accused in a daycare crash in Richmond Hill that killed a 1.5-year-old boy has been granted bail after his court appearance this afternoon. He's accused of dangerous driving causing death and bodily harm. 6 other kids were hurt in the crash yesterday. One of them is still in critical condition. Police have said they don't think the crash was intentional, and they haven't said, though, what triggered it. The casket carrying the body of murdered conservative activist Charlie Kirk will be flown from Utah to Arizona aboard Air Force Two. The FBI has released 2 photos of a person of interest in the killing and announced a $100,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. Prime Minister Mark Carney says much of the heavy lifting has already been done for the first 5 major projects up for fast-track approval. The projects include an expansion to the Port of Montreal and work to double liquefied natural gas production in BC. Carney says the timeline for granting final approval to the fast-track projects will be no longer than 2 years. Partly cloudy overnight, low down to 9. That's your evening kickstart for September the 11th. Get notified of new episodes by subscribing to the daily and evening kickstarts on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify.